Hello and welcome to Charlotte's Energy and Tarot reading. So today I'm going to be doing you a reading for all you Pisces out there. So I'm very excited. This will be my first Pisces reading. So I'm doing water signs at the moment. So I'm going to be using the Energy Oracle cards here, which are absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to shuffle them. I have saged them already. So please do drop me a like, comment or share and subscribe. Really appreciate it, and it really helps the channel to grow. If any of this resonates, please do let me know. We've got the strength cards popped out. Do let me know. If it doesn't resonate, it's absolutely fine. It's not meant for you. And please do check out any of your sun, moon or rising for Pisces. Oh, saw the heartbreak card come out. Something's going on for Pisces. Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, the overall energy here is the Healer of Ages. Can you see that? Healer of Ages. And I have got here the number, it's number 51, which is the number 6. It's like memory lane, victory. Yeah, so I'm already picking up for a lot of you Pisces already. You're going through a healing. Very much for the overall energy I've got here, it is healing, intuition. It's almost like having this guided moment. I think you're going through a healing stage. I'll see what the cards come through, but it could be that you're looking maybe to move on from something, but you are still stuck in the past. Okay, so the first card I've got here is the appreciation here. So this is where you are, Pisces, appreciation. And it's almost like just coming from a place of gratitude, really. Like she's standing there and she's very smartly dressed, very elegant. She's got a beautiful flower, but she's sort of surrounded by so many sort of grass and thorns and things like that, but you've got to focus on the purple. It's like really lovely purple here is standing out to me, purple and green. So it's just about appreciation and having gratitude, and maybe actually not allowing the little things to build up. So you're going through a stage of actually appreciating everything and actually looking at things from a more positive perspective. Looks like so I think the reason you're doing that is because recently there probably was some sort of battle of some kind, or some sort of conflict that was going on in your mind or around you. It doesn't necessarily need to be something that's physically happened. It could be a mental conflict, maybe something, oh sorry, there's a fly. It could be something to do with work related or business related, or it could be to do with relationships, but there is a battle going on here, and I think that's why they're saying you've got to just have some gratitude, focus on, because everything resolves with from a place of gratitude. So there was a battle of some kind, and it's caused a huge amount of anxiety, stress. Yeah, she's crying, she's upset, but it's almost, you've got here the number card is number 18, which is 9. It's almost like maybe you've gone through something really challenging and difficult, and you're near to the end of it. And like I said, something keeps telling me it's to do with work, or some sort of, maybe you've been applying for a new job, for a new position, or you started a new business, and maybe you've just come up against all of these different battles, maybe one after the other, and it's just caused so much anxiety. And it's almost like you're thinking, like, you're trying to keep going with it, but you're having that battle, and you need to try and maybe clarify your thoughts. It's like, I even noticed, I've never seen this before, it's like there's a lightning bolt thunderstorm going on outside there, outside. And I feel like you're coming to the end. You're coming to the end. So I think it's almost like you've got to remember all the seeds you've planted and all of the things that maybe you have accomplished, and maybe when you come up, when anyone comes up against a challenge of some kind, and then you get over it, and then you get another challenge and you get over it, and then they can keep knocking you, and then you go, when's the end, but they're there to help you grow, and they're there to help you expand like this. And this is just a perfect card to show that about growth. You know, when we go through the winter time, and you know, and in the autumn all the leaves come off and it's cold, but then you've got to remember spring comes, it always comes. There's always a change or a transformation of some kind, and we can go through really difficult phases in our lives, but you know, they are the ones that help you grow to achieve something. So I think always remember that blossom always comes. So we've also got here that what you've got a financial strain of some kind, and maybe something is telling me this is all to do with, for maybe the majority of you Pisces out there, this could be to do with business or work related. For some of you it could be connected to a relationship of some kind where there's been some conflict, but I'm really getting this is all about your stability, your structure, your finances, and it's almost like you feel like you need to invest, but maybe you haven't got the ability to, and this is what's causing you the stress and the anxiety in the first place, because you've got all the plan, the appreciation for what you want to do, you've got the passion for it, but something's holding you back and something's making things really difficult for you. And then we've got the patience card. Patience. So it's like it's a timing thing. Yeah. You've got here patience. She's holding a clock. It's got a time on it, but this is like, I just see this as like an angel, like a divine angel. It's about time, patience. You've got at the top, you've got the number 16, which is number 7. That's like perseverance, hard work, knowledge. And it's like, don't give up, just keep going. And you know what, if things aren't to the exact plan or are not happening at the exact time that you want them to, there's a reason for it. And it's almost it's almost just saying accepting that. Yeah, and if you've got the patience to sort of keep going, and trying to sort of remove those obstacles and maybe appreciate how far you've come with what you're doing, it's like it will all come through. Okay, I'm picking up here, it's almost like either some of you expected something to happen quicker and it's not, and you're starting to doubt yourself, and you're starting to doubt whether what you've started is actually going to be worth it. But I think you've got, something's telling me that you need to remember why you started in the first place. Okay, so as an example, and again, this is, I'm just thinking intuitively, if you've started something, a business, because you wanted to create more, you wanted to create something that would allow you more, say, time with your family, but then what you're creating is actually taking you away from your family. It's almost like you've got to sort of remember the bigger picture. Does that make sense? Remember why you started, and if and that's just an example. That's not going to relate to every single one of you. This is just for some of you, but it's like, just remember why you started something in the first place. What was your main goal? And yes, you're going to come up with challenges. You might come up with some financial difficulty through it, but it's always like something's telling me to stay humble with it. Stay in a place of, just see how far you've come. Look back and maybe evaluate what it is that you've done, how far you've come, so you can then sort of see the next step, so that you can achieve this, because this is here, this is waiting for you, and this is what you're looking for. And again, and this is why it's telling me it's not just about the finance side, it's about maybe that lifestyle. You know, is it that you want more time to be able to take your children to swimming lessons or horse riding, or take them on, you know, holidays, and you don't want to be, you know, there's those little things that you want to sort of have that you appreciate, that you want to be able to get back. You know, it could be that you just want to spend some more time with yourself outside and just take some more me time, because you know that makes you more productive in the long term. But that door is opening up to endless possibilities. There's lots of flowers and it's all very golden in here. It's like a door of an abundance setting. And then you've got your Archangel Chamuel, which is all about here. Look at this chakra, and it's, you know, you've got to remember why. Yeah, it's like remembering why you started, remembering your passions and your creative side. You know, you are creative. If you've started this, you know, if you obviously had a passion for it, and it's just about, you know, how can you adapt that. Something's telling me to sort of, like, maybe you need to tweak something. Maybe it's just a simple case of something needs tweaking or resetting, but you've come up against that block and it's causing you stress and anxiety, but actually there could be a simpler solution to it, but you need to just sort of take a step back and then remember why you started, to see the bigger picture. And then once you do that, you've got to then take the action towards it and not procrastinate. Yeah, it's like just taking the action. And it's like anything, when so many of us can get stuck and just think, well, what do we do? Which way do we turn? But actually, by not doing anything and by fearing taking any action towards anything, can actually make it worse and make it prolong even more. Whereas actually, if you just did something, you know, it will either work or it doesn't work. And then once it doesn't work, you'll know, you've learned from it, you'll grow from it, and then you can keep moving forward. And then you're going to end up with like the world card, which is amazing. And that again is the number 29. So that's 11. New beginning, new opportunity. It's almost right. So I'm noticing as well the lily pads, and what they do is they just sort of, it's like that compound effect. I always think of them as a compound effect. You have one and then it doubles and then it doubles and then it doubles, and the next thing you know, it's like it just grows. So I think you'll just, whoever this resonates for here, I do believe it's to do with work and business. That's what it's telling me. And I think it's just saying your hard work will pay off, but you need to remember that compound effect. You know, things aren't going to just maybe click into place as quickly as you'd like them to, but you are planting those seeds. And once you plant those seeds, you'll be quite surprised at actually what grows from that in time. But you have to have that patience in order to do that. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that reading. That's a very, very positive reading, and I think just come from a place of gratitude. Have a journal, maybe write things down that you really, really appreciate. Even do a meditating journaling, because sometimes when you meditate and you're in that calming state, that's when your ideas will flow, and that's when your higher self's going to speak to you, and you're going to get your aha moment. And also when you can move forward then with clarity, when you've got peace and calm. So so that's for you, Pisces, this week. I hope you enjoyed that. If it did resonate, please do send me a message, like and subscribe. If it didn't resonate for you on a work career basis, and that's absolutely fine. And I will see you again next time. Have a great day.